Okay, today we're going to be checking out how a betrayed shut-in became a VTuber legend. A video about, I guess, Yusan and their journey. I love Yusan. I think they're amazing. So let's check this out.
To fight for the. I decided to fight for the stage. I always look for standing on the big stage. I was almost there, but I screwed up. But I'm here. I want to make it happen. Yeah.
I believe in you can do what you say. I mean, you kind of have done it, right? I don't know.
This right here is a very special moment in Unnamed's career. They just performed for Tokyo onlookers from a popular Shinjuku billboard screen.
Wow,
Yu-Rei,
that's
the
amazing.
moniker of
Wow.
Unnamed's fan base, flew in from all over the world to attend this beautiful moment. From outside, it seemed everything was going well. Your first original getting millions of views, your dedicated fan base buying you some fire transit advertising in Tokyo, and your beautiful voice piercing through the Tokyo skies. But if we discussed what it took Unnamed to get to this point, man, that's a whole journey in of itself. Let's take things back before Unnamed's December 2022 debut. At this point, Yusan, Unnamed's more popular known nickname, was a label musician living in Thailand.
Oh,
While
I didn't know that.
this sounded like a fantasy of many, Yusan's music career as a label musician never took off. I didn't perform well there. Not only me, but my band members. What's even crazier is that the producer of this group started to replace band members left and right.
What?
Then, Yusan was suddenly hit with their termination. Yusan found out after seeing a billboard of their band. Within this billboard, Yusan wasn't even depicted within the ad. From experiencing this gut punch to their confidence, they started to develop complete performance anxiety. There was this endless internal dialogue.
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, it's extremely like disheartening. I mean, even in the sense of like, as VTubers can kind of like apply this thing as well. When you get into like the industry, right? That's your big break. That's the dream. When if you get into like even like a VTuber company, or you get signed to a music label, that is essentially, that's like Hollywood, right? That's your big break. And when that doesn't work out, and it feels like your hopes and dreams have been essentially crushed because you work so hard to be given an opportunity like that, and then that opportunity just doesn't work out, that's like soul crushing. That's so disheartening for anybody. I mean, even in like VTuber terminology, we see all these like companies, and some of the companies just aren't like, are literally black companies, and they ruin people's hopes and dreams. It's terrible. And the music industry is also, can be, it is predatory also, and it's horrible to see just how many like musicians get to that point where they get signed to like a label and it just doesn't work out. They don't even get to debut or release even their a debut single or anything.
Playing of, what if I was going to get replaced again? Things got so bad that they couldn't even sing in front of people anymore. Whenever Yusan was on stage, they would barely be able to hold a microphone.
Oh my God.
With all the hand shaking. And immediately when getting off the stage, Yusan would just throw up.
Oh
this
my
is super
God.
sad to know,
This
because
is-
singing
yeah.
meant everything to
Oh my
Yusan.
God, that's
Singing is everything to me. Whenever I've been suffering something, I was singing. Whenever I'm happy, whenever I was crying, I always sing.
Despite
that.
singing
I feel like I can feel that through Yusan's music, just because in the sense of, I feel like Yusan holds their heart on their sleeve. Like, their music, I feel like, is very it's very emotional, and I feel like it makes a lot of sense when I hear their music, because I feel that emotion depicted in their songs, and that's a very a gift, or that's something that you have to be really, I don't think that's something you can necessarily learn. It's sort of just something that comes naturally with you, and I think that is one of Yusan's strengths about their music, and it shows how like
now it's tied to a very painful period in their life.
Oh
the
my
pain doesn't
God.
stop there, because Yusan shared that they had to deal with some serious stalker situations while living in Thailand.
What?
Personal belongings
what the fuck.
were being stolen, and on a more serious level, Yusung and their close friends were
Oh my God, That's the worst time for an ad to pop up. Are you kidding me? Hello? Oh my god. Brother. Hello?
were being doxxed. In desperation,
Doxxed? What
Yusan
the
tried to
fuck?
get help from the people around them.
Oh my
But their
god.
only response was, this just means you're famous.
What?
And they would just brush off their
What
pleas.
the fuck?
Unnamed even went to
That's
the police
fucked
station in
up.
Thailand. And these fools wouldn't even look in their direction because Unnamed was a foreigner.
Oh my
now,
god.
I know homie was hurting because they did something no content creator should ever do. Make TikTok videos.
Oh. Oh my fucking god. I mean, yeah, kind of true. I mean,
But in the swirl of life shitstorms, creating TikTok content brought small comfort for Yusan. Videos were getting views, and this felt validating for them because nobody was showing them any love.
Makes
at this
sense,
point.
yeah.
But that TikTok love was short-lived and was twisted into online harassment. These NPC rants would discredit Yusan's gender identity right when Yusan wanted to
oh my fucking god. No way.
step out of this box and try to make music content. The audience would turn on them and say, "Oh no, you don't. You only make TikTok videos using your kawaii or moe voice.
Oh
Only
my
then
god.
will we show you our love." I tried to be cute, stupid, and kind of waifu. Man, honestly, this is the worst position to be as a content creator. Making content to be essentially a court jester for a bunch of people.
Right,
that
yeah, like doing something that, making content that appeals more to people to get you views, but it's not what you want to be doing, essentially. Yeah, it's like, and you're putting, essentially, yeah, just like putting on an act for people. And it's just the sad reality that there are viewers out there that, you know, only watch you for a particular thing, or they watch you for the content. They don't actually care about you as an individual.
don't even respect who you are. This all clicked for Yusan based on the type of comments they were getting on their short form content. Honestly, Yusan's TikTok videos showed her cracked range of skill sets. For cover song videos, they drew the illustrations, did the mixing,
Wow,
voice
what the
recording,
fuck?
the whole
And
shebang.
I'm pretty sure, if I remember, they did voice acting as well. Like,
Despite pouring so much love and care into these videos, the main comments Yusan were getting was, hey, I think this music video will be better if you recorded your face like your other moe TikTok videos.
Oh my god.
Right when Yusan saw that, that's when everything was made super apparent to them. These people weren't attracted to my true interest in music, and I don't know how to entertain them anymore. This is where Yusan took matters in their own hands. It's time to become a VTuber. This took a huge form of self-overcoming. I mean, apart from having performance anxiety from their label musician days, Unnamed could barely start the stream itself.
When I tried to press my OBS, like, go live, my hand shake and I started crying,
oh my god. Oh.
So I know how it feels.
Oh my god.
It's because
Like, just
I
like,
was like so afraid.
yeah.
'cause, unfortunately, VTuber is something to be compared all the time. And so many people are watching you. Like, people are like expecting you to fail in a way.
But despite all this resistance, Yusan was able to push through the first stream on December 18th, 2022. Unfortunately, the VOD was privated since then, but Ray stated that this was an iconic stream. This first stream was just called Untitled Stream and just had a black screen. Yusan opened up with an acoustic rendition of One OK Rocks, The Beginning, which was a super fitting song because this was the start to a new chapter in their content creation journey. I hinted at this earlier, but I really like how Yusan approaches their streaming game, because it's a known fact at this point that Yusan privates a lot of streams and later reveals this all comes down to a confidence thing.
This is the most of the reason I don't keep my bots, because I don't want to see myself. I don't want to review myself.
Honestly though, this plays into their favor because this compels you to tune into Yusan's
Yeah.
streams even more.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it makes the streams feel like it's an event. That's very true.
Because a lot of these moments become you had to be there type of moment. After this powerful debut, a couple months later, Unnamed dropped their first original called Summer Song.
Oh my
And
Summer Song is such a fucking incredible song. It's amazing.
shit. I thought I was listening to the new opening to Anohana because this shit could make any grown man cry.
That's true.
Apart from Yusun's vocal range piercing your soul, what I really liked about this project was the storytelling component of it. This song showcased a deep sense of emotional loss for Yusun. You could feel this loss in the near crying tone of their singing. In finer detail, Yusun shared this song was about having a really bad falling out with a best friend. After a lot of unresolved feelings, Yusun suddenly learned that this friend was moving abroad. In their last tearful exchange, Yusun said, "I'll be here waiting for you to be honest to me again."
Oh my god,
They both
wow.
knew this was going to be their last time seeing each other, so this made things 10 times sadder. I grew up in Thailand, and given that it's a tropical country, it's always raining. The storm always makes a lot of noise, so that sound covers the crying. It's how we hide our feelings from each other. That is the motive behind Summer Song. Man,
Wow.
this is such an impactful part of
Wow,
Yusun's
oh my
journey.
God,
The best
wow.
way to describe this whole thing is that one introverted shy kid starting to belt out the most beautiful solo in music class, and you,
know,
the
that's
best
true.
friend,
That's honestly
know
true.
what the fuck time it is. But Yusun knew what time it was because after Summer Song, they started to drop banger
Yeah,
after
yeah,
banger.
yeah,
What
yeah.
I like about Unnamed is that they're able to pivot towards the type of content they wanted to make. Even though my TikTok content was doing well and comfortable,
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage to, you know, when something's doing well, to step away from that and do something else. Like, it's scary, it is, to embark on something that you don't, or making a change for your own mental health or for yourself, not knowing if that will be successful or not. That takes a ton of courage to do, and I have a lot of respect for people that do that. And Yusen just persevered. It's, yeah, like, honestly, Yusen says that, you know, they have anxiety, like, with streaming and not having confidence in themselves, but, like, being able to do what they did and changing up their content completely takes a lot of courage within itself. And I think Yusan should be proud of themselves for doing that.
betting my all towards what I'm actually passionate about. My only complaint here is that Unnamed needs to stream a lot more because Yusun's streams are genuinely funny.
True.
They are an incredible
Yusun has a
storyteller.
good personality.
At the time, Yusun went completely Oji-san mode with their maid, waitress, to us feeling like we were transported into the mind of Hitori Goto when Yusun was waiting for a cashier to get them a Xbox controller for 15 minutes. And I would be doing y'all a huge disservice if I didn't show you this iconic clip of Yusun doing vocal warm-ups.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my god, wow. Okay.
Whether it's pushing themselves to stream despite having no energy, to challenging themselves of going outside to the streets of Tokyo despite being a shut-in, to make music again when music at one point represented something very painful. The motive for all this is simple.
You better give yourself a different challenges, or else you're not able to update yourself.
This mindset got refined to one thing. With all these super chats my precious fans donated, let's reinvest it all into improving my content. This came in the form of a live 2D model, 3D model, free 10-minute Tokyo concert,
Wow,
a
that's
15-minute
crazy.
and a
Wow.
25-minute long lore video,
Their lore was amazing
and
also.
of course, some fire music. Then a miracle happens.
Oh my god, yeah. I'm very proud of them both, and Shoto too. I love that Shoto was there as well. Amazing. Like, oh, it's incredible. Like, incredible journey for, like, not just Yusan, also Shoto too. It's amazing to see them both do something like that.
Invincible Melody, Phase of Euphoria concert. This concert was significant on many levels. Firstly, this 3D concert was originally set for November 2023. It was meant to be Yusan's last gift to U-Rays before quitting from VTubing altogether end of 2023.
Oh wait, I didn't know that.
However, through some delays, this concert got pushed to Feb 2024. Because of this timeline shift, it gave Yusan some extra time to reflect on their content creation journey. Yusan truly believed that people wouldn't stick around because they barely streamed, but through the continual downpour of U-Ray support, Yusan wanted to do more for this community, so ultimately decided to stick around.
Yay!
Secondly, this concert was Yusan.
2 years ago, I started streaming because I wanted to erase my music even when I was alone. I sold all my instruments, outfits, everything except my headphones and cigarettes. I was a terrible streamer with bad English, but thank you for being here and waited me to improve myself.
Accomplishing
You're not a terrible
their biggest
streamer.
dream that slipped away from them before.
My only wish, I want to sing on the stage. I lost it. I was almost there to accomplish my dream stage. But I lost it. I want to go back there once again. I want to be there again.
Yusan took Destiny by the throat and ORV Yoo Jun-hyuk choked a motherfucker. Lastly, this concert was held
in Thailand,
the place where Yusan began their music journey and spent most of their life growing up before moving back to Tokyo.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that they grew up in Thailand.
A place that took away so much and gave so much back at the same time. But this time around, overcoming past traumas and failures, performance anxiety, Yusan was able to do what they wanted to do for so long. The ultimate payback towards both failures and doubters, performing on the big stage.
Wow. Yeah, wow. Yusan has such an inspiring story. Oh wow, they commented on it. I really appreciate you taking the time to analyze about my creative journey since I don't really talk much about myself. The video surprised me. It helped me to look back what I've done with my fans so far. Thank you for making this video and I'm looking forward to the new ones you're preparing. Oh wow. Aw. This was amazing though. Yusan is really inspiring. I think they're an incredibly, just generally a really kind person also, just like, and them persevering through all of those hardships, especially obviously, we know the company they used to be at, we're gonna mention that, but but Yusan honestly really does inspire me. I think they inspire so many people, and it's really incredible how far they have come. I hope they do stream more in the future, but it's obviously up to them. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Please consider the subscribe button for more VTuber videos in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.